It's absolutely beautiful. So we're going to get started with a piece that if you feel like life is kind of getting away from you a little bit, you're a little bit stressed, you feel maybe even the pressure of the holiday season starting to already run away with you, then this is for you. By the way, if you feel those things, you're not alone. In fact, so many of us feel it that Amy created a bracelet to really remind us of what is really so important in our lives. This is the My Saint, My Hero Breathe Chain Bracelet. 2 easy payments of $16.25. We're going to do it in a silver tone and a gold tone. And this is really just to remember to stop and take a breath.
Yes, it's one simple chain, one simple metal, and one simple reminder that God alone is enough. And as we just remember that, I was in a situation where I was dropping into fear. My daughter was flying on September 11th, just this past year. And my heart started to panic, thinking, am I doing the right thing? She's going all the way across the world. And I could have sat in that fear, but I felt it, and I reached down and I held on. I wear this bracelet all the time, but I reached down and I held that metal and I took a breath and I asked for help. I said, God, come into my heart now. And all of a sudden, this transformation occurred where I dropped into peace, knowing that she's protected, that it's okay. And like I was telling you earlier, this piece, the reason why I made this piece is another daughter, Ellie. She's an athlete and she is completely excellent inside, as so many of us are. But when she was playing for university, her head started to get in the way. Her doubt started to come in. She visited a sports psychologist and he said, you need something on your wrist that you can grab a hold of to remind you to stop, to pause, to breathe, and to make the space for God again. Because your excellence is within you. It's right there. And what we do is we get in our own way. So if we just can stop and take a pause and just ask for help, it's amazing what can happen.
Well, and I love the fact that this Breathe Chain bracelet is a bracelet because it will always be where you can see it. Now, of course, you'll get a lot of compliments on it because it's a lovely piece of jewelry, but this is a bracelet that you don't really wear for other people, you wear for yourself to remember to take that breath. If it were earrings, you wouldn't see it, right? So I just love that you can always look down and see the message. Will you tell me a little bit about what is on these medals?
Yes, absolutely. Thank you. What you're seeing is it's a Benedictine cross of protection. It's one of the strongest Christian cross of protection known in the world. It dates back over 1,000 years. So as I was saying, it's these sacred elements and tools that we have that bring us back to that place where we feel safe. And when we feel safe, that's where love can start to just bubble up again, and that we can relax into the arms of grace. And the cross is actually, this cross itself, this Benedictine cross, like I said, it's over 1,000 years. Around the cross in Latin said, cross be my light, guide my way. That's in Latin right around. And today, still to this day, when Pope Francis enters into a room, this cross goes first. And why? To dispel anything unlike love, just to wash it away. So in your home, in your family, in your own, just in your own heart, let me wash clean of anything unlike love and just bring in love into my space as a tool, just so that we are not alone. And that's what this cross on this bracelet is.
God, you know, what an incredible gift to give this message of we are not alone. When you think about, you know, we're coming into gift season, and if you're thinking about getting something, you know, like something meaningful, to give that gift to someone that you care about, just to remind them that they're not alone, and also to remind them to take a breath. And it's really something that is great. I mean, it's either gender can wear it. It's great for really all ages. It's fully adjustable, so it's just one simple chain bracelet that will adjust. It goes from about 6 1/4 inches, and then there's a 1.5 inch extender, so you can see the way Ade's wearing it with the extender. I think it's just, you know, you're talking about your daughter, and I know my daughter is 14, and she puts so much pressure on herself to get good grades. And although, you know, I certainly never put that pressure on myself, so I admire her for doing that. But sometimes I worry about her, frankly, because I feel like, boy, she's at 14. She really is under pressure.
Yeah. You know, that's, yes.
And this is something that she could so easily wear. You know, all of her friends love to stack bracelets.
Yes.
I would love to see her wearing a bracelet that's stacked that has meaning.
Yeah, and this one I wear all the time. The only time I don't have it on is when I give it away, because they're a gift of a blessing, and when they're touching your skin and you're praying with them and you know their protection, when you see somebody, you want to give it to them, and then they wear it. So
here it is, 2 easy payments of $16.25, first day ever presented on Easy Pay. It sold out in June. We are thrilled to have it back. Okay, we are moving on now with more My Saint, My Hero. And we're going to show our first necklace of the hour. This is the two-tone